Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Good morning, good morning. Ooh, it looks like Tammy was in here first. Good morning, Tammy. Then we have Native Pride. Good morning. Greg of Scotland and Joan. Good morning. Lisa Heights. Good morning. Tim Walters. Good morning. Hey, I just shared in the Facebook group. Tim, as you guys know, Tim's battling cancer. We helped him get a motorized scooter and a ramp. He's looking for because his cancer is progressing. He's looking for a lift chair. So if you're so inclined, go onto the group and you'll see there that you can give to his GoFundMe there. So thank you, Tim. Hopefully we can get you some good help. Lisa, good morning. There was one thing I wanted to pull up because, wow, some of you guys just did such a great job yesterday. So the change.org petition, it's still progressing. We're out there in our first 24 hours. We had 500 signatures, and that's all because of you guys. So thank you so much for all that. We're going to keep sharing that. We're going to keep it out there because this is actually going to go to Congress. And yeah, look at all those signatures. Change.org. I've been in contact with them. They are promoting this. And yeah, just I'm so humbled that we were able to get that in such a short amount of time. So this is already a successful petition. Like I would have put 500 as a goal. I think the chances of us getting 1,000 is really good. So if you would please, if you've already signed, thank you. Please share it. If you haven't signed, please sign it. But it costs you nothing to share. costs you nothing at all to share. I'm setting up some of my stuff here. Yeah, so there's some interesting stuff happening out there in the world. Um, I will address. uh, so AVA's got a new video that he's got to have coming out. He was at the VA, and he's got other veterans who have been flagged now reaching out to him. So we're gonna. I'll find out. I don't know if he's watching right now. Actually, let me send him a text. When is your video coming out? Question mark. I'm announcing it live on my show right now. Period. So there, we'll get something back from him. Thank you so much, Yankee Bell. Yeah, share it. I know a couple veterans I gave it to. They were like, one was like, I shared it to 27 veterans, and I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Check my alerts to make sure they're working. What alerts? Because I got a lot of alerts. Yeah, I got a lot of alerts. But yeah, change.org. They had me record a video. They're pushing that out. So I think we're going to get easy 1,000 signatures, and that's my new goal. Now that we hit the 500, we're shooting for the stars now. So I think that's awesome. The video you recorded yesterday. But yeah, just hilarious. Oh, there was one thing. Control F. I do have a quick update. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but I will spend a little bit. Because we had a watch party yesterday. We were watching Spawny yesterday, the Blue Falcon, and I just want to play this section here.
Right. Well, the reason I'm doing this, there is a reason for this. Don't you? Oh yeah, and also Missy Lady as well. All right. Don't panic. There is a method to my madness. Enough's a fucking enough. My patience is running out.
It's putting it to bed again.
Okay, Daniel. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh. Anyway, so. Hang on a minute. I have a message. Now, before we start this fantastic stream, I want to make absolutely clear, right, that what is going to be said here today. Oh, Dave, hi, David. What's going to be said here today are facts. There's no ifs or buts. No one sitting on the platform and not showing any evidence, because you know how it rocks here, right?
Evidence.
Now, there are certain individuals, right, that I have, right, spoken to.
It's not speaking to anyone.
Oh, this is so hard when you have to communicate different ways. That's not hard. It's just irritable. It's just freaking. Okay. We'll just wait until. 1 second. 1 second.
Oh, here we go. I got to back up a little bit.
Tell you one thing. Yeah, a lot of people are not going to like this. You're not going to like this. Yeah.
So that was yesterday. Spawny did 4 hours. 4 hours about me. And he said I wasn't going to like it. I loved every second of it. I had people sending me DMs that were like, I was at work and I had people send me DMs like, Spawn's live about you right now. So I turned it on at work and I was laughing. And then it turned into a bunch of us. We all went into a Discord and one person streamed it and we were all in there watching and we had a little watch party. It was hilarious. Dude, I loved it. Spawny, I know you're watching. I loved it. I loved it. Do you think next time? I live in this dude's head so much. He did 4 hours about me. I I did a 40-minute stream yesterday, and I talked about him and I went through audio with him, but like that wasn't the whole stream. I didn't do 40 minutes on him, uh, and I got him to do 4 hours. Do you think I can get him to do 5 hours? That's my new goal, to get him to lose his shit and do 5 hours. We've already started clips, and this dude still coughs into the microphone. He's been doing this how long? But I got some good clips of it. Like, it's hilarious. Like, oh my god, I was just like, seriously, dude? Like, that's what you're doing? And I don't know who had. Oh yeah, he talks all about you, native, all about you. You're Italian. You're Italian. He claims my dog's not a service dog. He claims that my dog's an emotional support dog. Are you stupid? I got my dog from customcanines.org. Like, she came to me fully trained. She is not an emotional support dog. Like, I've been attacked. Like, I've got videos of me being attacked over the dog. I've been harassed over the dog. You think, like, if I was passing off my dog as a fake service dog, that's fraud. I would be arrested. But I wasn't arrested. Uh, why? Because my dog is protected, and I have Custom Canines doesn't give out emotional support dog. That There you go. But yeah, native pride. You're Italian, dude. Every tribe has its own rules, and yeah, like go up to Connecticut, to the Indian tribes up there. Like, everyone in that tribe is Jewish. Like, why? Because their tribe, as long as you can trace your ancestry back to someone originally in the tribe, you're a member of the tribe. So if you could have like 1/32nd native blood, guess what? You're native. Uh, unlike unlike him, I have proof I'm Native American, Italian, German. He said he has showed two people proof. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. He showed people proof of his service. People I don't trust. Pam. We've already seen Pam lie. She uses fake things. Moosey lady. Yeah, we've seen that she creates drama. Why would anyone believe them? Like, oh, but that's proof. No, dude, you're fake. You're fake. And the other thing I loved is he kicked AVA out. AVA, and he was like, anyone can come in here as long as they're not going to be, as long as they're going to be respectful. AVA came in and said, "Are you going to show proof of your service?" And he booted him. He booted him. Like, he doesn't want anyone challenging him, talking. You know, that's not even talking bad about him. Like, AVA was just like, "Are you going to ever show proof of your service?" Like, AVA showed proof of his service. I've shown proof of mine. But yet, Mr. Facts and Research. So we had a nice little watch party. It was so funny. We were laughing. And then, even after like all that went through, we were still like, oh my God. Like, I, like, it was just ridiculous. I'm save image. Yeah, here I'll show you what my thumbnail is going to be. Oh, come on. There we go. Share image. What my the next time I do something on him, because now that I know I can get him to do this many things. Seriously, come on. Oh, okay, that's where it's at. This will be my new thumbnail next time I talk about him, because my goal is I think I can get him to do 5 hours about me. What do you guys think? Uh, People have just been losing their minds. Um, uh, there's another video that I wanted to show too. Found something. I'm just making sure the dog's barking. I'm making sure there's no one knocking. Oh well, let me know, Native. Let me know. I'm always like I'm always interested in that stuff. Have you guys seen this video? And this guy is Ben from Ben and Jerry's, and he's at Congress, and RFK was speaking, and he just loses his shit. Let's watch it.
The audience are reminded disruptions will not be permitted while the committee conducts its business. Capitol Police are asked to remove the individuals from the hearing room.
He screamed.
That was a
Protesting RFK. And like RFK wants to make our food healthier. Ben and Jerry's is some of the most unhealthy food someone can eat. And he's going to protest. It's like, dude, you guys, you like, it's crap food that you guys are making. Like, there's nothing healthy that Ben and Jerry's makes. And this reminds me of, what was it, 3 years ago, when they were like, "Oh, all the Americans live on stolen land," and people were like, "Are you going to give up the land that your factory is on? You going to give that back to the local natives?" "Oh no, you're not. So shut the hell up and stop telling other people what they should do." Oh yeah, this is funny too. I'll share this one. There's a lot on X today. Over 1,000 Starbucks baristas at 75 U.S. stores have been on strike since Sunday, protesting a new dress code mandating solid black shirts and khakis, black or blue denim bottoms under their green aprons. That is the greatest. That is the greatest dress code I've ever heard of. The greatest dress code. Like, oh, I get to wear jeans and I just have to buy black shirts. Oh, perfect. Half of my t-shirts are black t-shirts. Like, oh my God. Like, that's their big problem. Here, look, I gotta be careful. I always gotta be careful on X, because you get those people who they put up the naked pictures and other inappropriate stuff. Big Dirt, welcome. Good to see you here this morning. Big Dirt, were you over there watching the 4 hour live stream? Georgie, hot topic. He is so jealous of Georgie, but he's so jealous of Georgie, he did an hour about how not jealous of Georgie he is. That's how you know you got to him. That's how you know. Um, Um, yeah, I was reading about one of Diddy's rape accusers. She claims that he took her out to dinner. They went to back to his place. She said he was really nice until he raped her, and then 6 months later, after she had gotten married, she went back and hung out, and then they had consensual sex. I do not believe that woman for one bit. That is not a woman who was raped. That is a woman who regrets. Oh yeah, Big Dirt. 4 hours of live streaming about me yesterday. Dick's is acquiring Foot Locker. I really don't like either store. So Karen Reed. Um, I'll be watching that today. ABA is here. Yeah, ABA got thrown for just asking, "Are you going to show proof of your service?" He didn't attack anybody. He just asked very calmly, "Are you going to show proof of your service?" And he got tossed, like kicked to the curb. Get the fuck out. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. AVA, do you have an iPhone? We're working on, me and AVA, we're working on some tech issues on the side. Yeah, everyone wants proof of his service. If you're gonna talk so much shit about being a veteran, prove it. Don't show it to people who are clearly in your camp. Like, show proof to people who think you're full of shit. Like, show the world, dude. Do you guys like? I've shown proof of my service. Well, I don't have my thing here. Here you go. Hold on, I'll show you right here. Proof of my service. Lifetime member of the VFW. There you go. You can only become a lifetime member of the VFW if not just if you're a veteran, you have to have served overseas. You have to meet that criteria. I've met it with the VFW, so I am a lifetime member. Proof of my service, right there. But he won't show proof of anything. He's full of shit. Let's see. Social Security faces a growing backlog of retirement claims that agency officials update the freaking agency. Jesus Christ, they were still using floppy disks. Yeah, we're hypocrites, but we've shown proof of our service, AVA. Like, everyone knows we are veterans. You can go to the VA and you can ask the VA, is Michael Arthur a veteran? And they'll say, yes, he is an honorable veteran. He has 2 honorable discharges. Actually, 3. 3 now, because when I left drilling reservist to get a DD-214 for that. So I have 3 honorable discharges. Once from when I was enlisted, 1 from active duty officer, 1 from reserve officer. And you can find that out. Are you going to get anything else? No. You're not going to get a copy of my DD-214. He's previously claimed that he had a copy of my DD-214. He does not. The only way you get a copy of my DD-214 is if I authorize it. Or if I die. When I die, you guys can all get a copy. Yeah. Yep. 100% AVA. 100%. And the thing is, you weren't out of line. You just asked a question, and he booted you. But I'll be doing content about that. I'm gonna do content about the people in his chat. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun. There's one person who does not want me to have her name in my mouth, and I'm gonna show DMs. It's gonna be awesome. You know, as far as the UK military goes, I'm not going to act like I know. They have different rules. Unlike him, I'm not going to act like I understand what they do. You should talk with someone I would talk with a UK veteran. They could tell you. Maybe some of our UK friends here. We got Griggs of Scotland. Maybe he knows. How about it, Greg? I mean, you can go right ahead, Valor. But if you get my DD214, feel free to try. And if you do get it, let me know, because then I'll be contacting the VA, because whoever gave it to you is violating my rights. Like, what the VA is supposed to give is a statement of service, because DD214 has PII, personally protected information. And I can tell you this, I've never published my DD214 publicly. Record. This is hilarious. That's hilarious that they did that. White House comms chief, you must be truly effing stupid. Yep, Iran is ready to sign a deal. It's funny how Don Shipley pulls them every day. No, I'm pretty sure he's pulling the statement of service, because they're not supposed to give. You can do FOIA requests, and if you do get a DD214, everything is supposed to be redacted, except for the stuff that is public information. Things like my awards. My awards, perfectly public information. AVA, do you have a iPhone? So yeah, it's funny how Israel tried to demand things from Trump. You can't demand from Trump. You can't demand from Trump. Uh, it's best for you to make Trump think things are his idea, but you can't demand from him. And all these people tried. Well, Netanyahu tried to demand, and Trump was like, "Okay, I'm not going to listen to Israel. I'm just going to go things my own way." And now he signed a $600 billion deal with Saudi Arabia for foreign trade. He signed a $1.6 trillion deal with Qatar. And now he's in talk, or Bahrain and UAE are signing a trade deal. I haven't heard the official announcement of how much that is yet. And now Iran wants to come to the table of talks. Dude, Trump is winning so bad across the board. It's not every vet registers with the VA. Every vet, their records are turned over to the VA Beans and Roots. Every single veteran. Once you leave public service, when you get your DD214, that is when your records get transferred to the VA. Now you don't have to make a claim. Not every veteran makes a claim, but their records are definitely kept with the VA. I think you be a vet and active, but only as a reserve, but still works in government. Oh yeah, AVA's poor. He's got an Android. That's okay. There was a way for us to do that with if you had an iPhone. So only reason I was asking. Yeah, everyone, please be sure to hit the like, but share this out. Especially, like, I see we have people on X, and I've been really working to boost my X stuff. Um, and yeah, here, I'll show you guys. So this is what I was doing on X. I wasn't doing a whole lot. This, for the last month, these are my impressions on X. I kind of started toying with some stuff there. But yeah, these are what, look at all those, like, and that's why this show, like right now, yesterday's show, I had a bunch of you guys on X. A bunch of you guys. He uses Navy Records Department. Well, it's the same rules. Yeah, the Navy, the services do keep records of your stuff, but yeah, it's the same rules. And if anyone would, and I had this problem where a VA employee unauthorized access my records, and he had released information, and I had conversations with the VA IG, and that was a couple years ago. My friend did 2 tours in Iraq, got hurt twice, got out. Yeah, talk to your friends in the UK. Google says that the UK can't be active military and a veteran at the same time. The problem is Google and Grok and these AI, like, they are not always accurate. That's the problem with them. X is where the cool kids hang out. Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, oh, you guys can't see. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah. So these are my impressions. So I've been getting way more people watching on X. And like yesterday, 77,000 impressions yesterday. Yeah. 38,000 so far today. That's today. I do you think I can cross the 77,000? It'll be interesting. That's that's he's not believable. He's not trustworthy. The NHS gave me months to live. I had to go to Germany to prove them wrong. Well, at least the NHS is not Canadian healthcare. Oh my God, Canadian healthcare is so bad, and they act like it's something. It's like, no, it's really not. The Canadian healthcare system last year killed more people than assault weapons killed in the United States. So you're safer from assault weapons in the U.S. than you are from doctors in Canada. Let's see. Just FYI, you guys just you guys talking in the chat. You are going to be attacked. Just FYI that he's attacking everybody. You saw it with AVA. You saw it with Native Pride. He's going to attack you for just questioning his service. Just post proof. That's all you got to do. Just post proof. I literally posted some proof here. I'll post more because I'm proud of my service. That's me at my desk in Afghanistan. My safety rep took that. I don't want your stupid music. That's me inspecting the ship ladders as they had burst in Afghanistan. That's me with the S3 Alpha and the admin chief. Thanksgiving of 2014 in the UAE, I hiked up that whole mountain. We did a hike up it. It goes from all the way down there to all the way up. And that grade was an ass kicker. So there you go. Very proud of my service. Yeah, I bet your buddy, though, if someone asked him, are you really? He'd be like, oh, yeah. And show pictures or something. Just show something to say, yeah, I approve. Right? It's not very difficult. Not very difficult. But he won't. And I think it's because he's not really like, if he is, he's either fake or he's not proud. Like there was something in there. Do you think we can get him to do 5 hours? He's probably going to talk about this, and I'm really not like I'm not focused on it. I just addressed it. I'm not pulling up the clips. I do have clips. I'm not prepared today. That right there, Georgie, his flying monkeys. The flying monkeys are the people that go and they go to do your bidding. Pretty sad, to be honest. Um, and in the meantime, they're accusing me of being a ringleader, like of shit that like. I was on vacation. I put my phone away. Uh, Wooden remnant of an ancient Roman town. Where is this at? I'm opening it. You guys won't see it, but I will. Belgium on the Dajile River. I don't know if that's a Dajile River, if that's how you pronounce it. Interesting. Who is the guest? Who's the VIP guest going to the Pope's thing? Oh, JD Vance, the Pope killer. um, Hiker dies after hiking Arizona mountains in extreme heat. That happens here all the time. 30 people a year die in Joshua Tree Park. Right behind this camera is Joshua Tree Park. And they never have enough water on them. Almost always they're coming from LA or San Diego. They're not ready for the heat here, and they immediately are like, "Oh, I'm going to go on this hike," and they never stay on the fucking trail. The, oh, I'm a pioneer. I'm going to go like do it myself. It's like you're out of your fucking mind. Ba, ba, ba. Newark Airport sucks. Like that's not the fault of the Trump administration. It's as we're finding in 2008 they gave the FAA all the stuff to upgrade all of the air traffic control towers, and they didn't do it. Since 2008, there's been billions available, and they haven't done it. So that's not Trump's fault, and it's not this transportation secretary's fault. That is the organization. Regardless, I'm not blaming Biden. I'm not blaming Obama. That is the organization fighting to upgrade 100%. And I've seen that firsthand with the Marine Corps. Where's the audio of what? Troublemaker, he's not, he was never in the U.S. military, so Section 8 evaluation would not, like, is there equivalent in the UK? I don't know, but he would not have that. Oh, okay. Hold on, Joan. Let me, I got your text. Hold on. Let me get this story. We'll pull it up. Because this is a story. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I've actually done. I've done stories about. Yes, it is. 100%. Let me. We'll talk about this. They don't care about my kids. Marine families take military to court after child abuse at Yuma daycare. A police officer knocked on a military family's door late at night asking to check their child for injuries after watching surveillance video from his base daycare. A nurse was about to see a hospice patient when she got a call about the military daycare staff potential abuse of her child. Another mother's phone rang with news of the abuse. Here, I'll share this with you guys because I'm just going to skim through. I have done this story. I've talked with was this the woman I talked with? Hold on, let me take a look. I've been doing this stuff for years, guys. I gotta spell her name right. No. No. I don't know. It's not coming up. I don't. I did do the story on the Yuma daycare because we actually had the same problem here in our daycare. In fact, let me look through. Is it in my playlist? I am not finding. It could be in one of these where I talked about where I've talked about several different things. So I did talk about the child abuse here on 29 Palms, and that's how I got to that story. Um, I don't know if this is a story where they wouldn't go on record. So I do know I've talked about this, but I don't know if I went in depth. That's why I was trying to find and I'll look and I'll try to see if I can find the story. But on some stories, people won't go on record, so I can only talk about them generally. I can't talk about specifics. But yeah, this was 2020, 2021 child abuse. And one of these women was sentenced for some pretty good time. Thank you, Dwayne. I don't know if you guys can hear the sounds. I have not paid attention to my thing and worked to try to get the sounds. But thank you, Dwayne, for gifting all the memberships. Yeah, the government, at least 3 times, the government defense attorneys have denied their claims that the Department of Navy, which includes the Marine Corps, allowed the abuse and neglect to occur. And with most recent refutation filed in court last week, they absolutely allowed it to occur. They didn't investigate. They dragged their feet. They gaslit the families. That's what they do. Mariah Wilson is another family member. I know I talked to one of the mothers about this. And they were the ones who put me in contact with the woman from 29 Palms who had the same thing happen. And now that one, I do have the video on. Um, I'll put the link here. Where is it at? "29 Palms." Oh, wait, no, that's not it. No, where is it at here? 20. Okay, here we go. 29 Palms Marine Base Child Abuse. That was the video I did. Here, I'll put a link to it right here. So there you guys go. You got the link. So the mothers from Yuma that I spoke with, if I don't think I had someone that went fully on the record. They just told me and sent me other stories. Uh, and I did talk about it. But they put me in contact with the woman at 29 Palms. In Yuma, 2 of the daycare workers were charged and convicted. Valerie McKinstry was sentenced to nearly 2 weeks in jail and probation, and Catherine McCombs was sentenced to 5 years probation. I also talked about that too, how they got barely any jail time for abusing children. Families often face bureaucratic barriers from obtaining evidence of the children's abuse at military facilities as they navigate the complexities of specialized child care. Absolutely. And the legal system. Dude, I've got videos of stuff that the CDC at 29 Palms denied me. Like, I've got that video. You can see them denying me access. Um, uh, bu- 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 Yep, requiring families to use the often long drawn out FOIA requests, a process typically used by journalists and the public to get information on government activities. To see evidence of the child's abuse has been a core problem in such cases. Yep. This is why, like, me and AVA, we're doing lots of FOIA requests, but we're doing, like, when he makes one, I always ask him, hey, give me the notice ID, because I'll ask for the same stuff. Because the more people who ask, the more likely you'll get stuff. Ba, ba, ba. Uh, I'm looking to see. And here's the thing: at these CDCs, they all have footage. They take footage and they archive that footage, but they'll never give it to you. Um, the way this is written, yeah, like this is written as a public interest story, not a news story. So, like, I'll have to go through it for more to see if there's anything big inside of it. There may be. There may be. Are you guys all following me on X? Make sure you guys are following me on X. And for those of you, I see a lot of people on X are watching right now. If you're watching on your TV, because I know there's the app where you can watch all the people on X on TV, but I get it that you can't do it. But if you're watching on X on your phone, please share this out. Please share this out. I do appreciate it. I do have to start wrapping up though. Here. I am looking forward. So we went to see a movie this weekend. Me and the little man. We went to see Fight or Flight, and for an action, just a dumb action movie, it was really fun. We both were laughing during it. Um, it was very much Bullet Train on a plane. Josh Hartnett is the star, and we enjoyed it a lot. I'm looking forward to Happy Gilmore too. Uh, yeah, he's mourning the death of one of his most memorable co-stars. what's his name? The guy that played Apollo Creed. What is his name? He refuses to monetize and convinced it's because you have to give all your personal info to Google. Well, you do have to give you have to give your name and your address to Google, and you have to give them an ID. That's what you have to. That's why he won't monetize. That's why he won't monetize. Lou Holtz talking about the Catholic UAE. I'm interested in where this is in the UAE. It's not one of the government buildings I recognize. Now, this guy here, when I was there, he was the vice president of the country. He is the sheikh. He is in charge of Dubai. Traditionally, the president of the company is the sheikh in charge of Abu Dhabi. Carl Weathers. Thank you, Greg. So yeah, traditionally he would be the VP, but when Hamad bin Zayed, when he died, Sheikh Maktoum became the president, and he's done a great job with Dubai. Dubai was nothing, and it was running out of oil back in the 80s. And he recognized that they were running out of oil, and that's why he said, "You know what? I'm going to make Dubai the Switzerland of the Middle East," and started allowing free banking. And that's why Dubai exploded the way that it did. And that there's all this outside investment in Dubai. Dubai is really interesting to see. Abu Dhabi is more the older money. It's still the oil money. It's very rich in oil still. But it's nice. First UAE visit as president in nearly 30 years. And when I was there, we had a whole platoon of us, all Marines, staff NCOs, and officers. We were there as guests of the Crown Prince. He is currently, he is not, I don't believe he is the Crown Prince. He's the Crown Prince of Dubai, but not of the UAE. That is his cousin, who is the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, who I believe is right now the VP. They just switched roles when his dad died. Right. Democrat senator says there was no doubt Biden declined cognitively during presidency. Yeah, and everyone was saying it, and you guys were saying no. Like, just stop. They should pull that doctor in front of the doctor who said he was fine. They should pull him in front of Congress and grill him. She's going to enter a plea. This is that judge that was helping the illegal immigrant escape. She's going to plea. All those people were like, "You can't do this. This is illegal." Oh, no. Oh, no. You can do this. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I need to get on with my day. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for everything. Please share this out. I see. Wow, we got a bunch of people on X. Please share this. We're trying to boost my impressions on X. So if you guys share that out, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleeping moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awaking at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore, morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awaking with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awaking to lighten her load. America's awakening